There's so much work to be done on so many levels. I see people writing in the chat about how it's so hard when, as a parent, we feel empty, like our bucket is low. Or I want us to think about this wheel of resilience. And I want us to think about all these aspects that we know are critical to being resilient. Opportunities for meaningful participation. So being able to have a voice, decision-making, power over our lives, power in our communities, a voice in our communities. Pro-social bonding, so feeling like we belong, like we're connected, like there's a place where we can belong. Setting clear and consistent boundaries, teaching life skills, providing care and support, setting and communicating high expectations. All of these are true. All of these are elements that are essential to resilience. But I'm going to say that even before we apply this to our children and our families, is that as parents, we get to apply this to ourselves. I'm going to just ask you, if you have a pen and paper or a notebook, to just jot these down. And I want to encourage you to think about all these different areas or aspects or elements of resilience. And I'm going to ask you to reflect on a question for each. I want to ask you to reflect on, as a parent, am I participating in programs or activities to connect with other supportive adults? Who's supporting me as a parent, as an adult? Who's got my back? Who are those people that I can rely on? Am I setting clear and consistent boundaries with my children and with others? Those setting boundaries or making rules, we tend to think of that only with children, but actually we can set boundaries and rules with other people. The boundary is, that's not okay with me. I don't like that. And that we can speak up for ourselves. We can stand up for ourselves, and we can tell other people how we'd like to be treated. Setting clear and consistent boundaries just kind of makes our life worth living. It means that I get to feel safe and happy in my life. I get to tell people, adults, family members, friends, and even my children, what it is that hurts me, what it is that makes me happy. And so I get to have that voice. Am I learning the life skills necessary to solve problems, communicate appropriately with others, and skills to manage my stress? So maybe you've been kind of going along life and you've been balancing things okay, but all of a sudden COVID hits and it's overwhelming and it's making us angry and frustrated. All the things that we used to rely on, it's not enough. Now we need more. So are we willing to seek out support? Are we willing to call the hotline? Are we willing to ask friends and family for support? Are we willing to learn skills to manage our stress? Are we willing to do whatever it takes to get us calm and grounded? Because as parents, our kids look at us, and if we ignore our needs, then they learn to ignore their needs. And if they see us as parents trying to take care of ourselves, then they learn it's important to take care of ourselves. Yes, it's very hard to do that. Thank you, or family. I totally agree. Somebody says no, because that takes more energy. So I'm going to say baby steps. Baby steps. It's not about doing more. It's actually about doing less. It's about asking for help. And it's about taking rest breaks. I had a student and I checked in on her and I said, how are you doing? And she says, I've been sleeping a lot. I'm really worried. Some people understand sleeping a lot to be a symptom of depression. So I can understand that you're worried. On the other hand, when you're emotionally and physically trying to recover from so much stress, it could be your body just says, I need to rest. I need to sleep to recover. And she's like, you know what? I never even thought about that. Now I'm going to sleep without any guilt. I'm going to say that we push so hard because we want to be like such good parents, such good adults. But sometimes it's okay for us to give ourselves permission to rest and for us to model for our kids, it's time to rest. Like I remember my daughter, she's such a great student and she never wanted to miss school. And when she was really sick, she's like, no, Mom, I'm getting ready. I don't want to miss school. And I'm like, hon, it's okay to miss school when you're sick. Really, it is. I felt like I had to teach her that and give her permission to like rest. So it's okay. I rest when I'm sick. I encourage her to rest when she's sick. And I think that when we're going through so much, that if your body says, I don't want another drink of coffee, I actually want to take a nap, like that's okay. Yes, we feel guilt when we rest. And honestly, rest can be really good medicine, can really prevent us from getting sick, provide care and support. So who is providing me? I'm talking about me as an adult, as a parent. Who's providing me with care and support? Who do I count on? So how can I fill my children's bucket if I don't feel like somebody is supporting me or somebody has my back? So who can we enlist formally and informally to support us? So it's okay to say, me first, I need rest, I need support. And when I'm rested and feel supported, then out of the abundance of my bucket, I can give to my children. And then setting high expectations. Do I have someone that encourages me to do my best? Do I believe I can accomplish my goals? And then where am I participating meaningfully? So these are questions, 6 questions that I'm going to ask you guys to reflect on and maybe even to journal about. Thank you, thank you, thank you